Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're doing a Swiss Magic Origins draft. Opened Dark Petition. It's not going to be the pick. I think we're taking Reeve Soul here. There's also Anchor to the Ether, which is good. I like Enshrouding Mist. You know, I've said I like Zendikar Incarnate many times, and I haven't played it once, as a matter of fact. I think I just don't play red-green very much. Although I did play it in my last draft, didn't I? But I think that was the only time, and I didn't get any Zendikar Incarnates. Rock Mauler, also decent. Weight of the Underworld, certainly playable. No other real exciting black picks in here besides the Reeve Soul, though. Okay, well, I can follow up with another Reeve Soul. There's a Conclave Naturalist, which I think is very good. I don't mind taking a second Reeve Soul, though. It's not as powerful as Naturalist, though. Naturalist is pretty awesome. Reeve Soul is still pretty good, though. Pretty powerful removal. It's also a Gear Crafter. I mean, with Naturalist, you get the 2-for-1 bonus. I'm kind of on board with just taking a second Reeve Soul here, see what's wheeling. You know what I mean? Like, take black cards until I see something that's like a rare. I just kind of like the idea of having a couple of Reeve Souls in my first two picks, to be honest. Just not taking a second color. I do think Naturalist is likely a more powerful card than Reeve Soul, but whoever says I draft the same every time is lying, obviously. I like to make some choices I might not make every single time. This one's an interesting one. Claustrophobia, of course, good. There is Valeran Warden, a Crowan Sergeant, Boggart Brute. There's definitely some good options here. It's not going to be the Weight of the Underworld. Patron of the Valiant, of course, is good too. Should I go for black-white enchantments? You kind of have to go for the Blightcaster thing to make that work, but the only reason I said that is because we saw 3 Weight of the Underworlds. There's a decent chance they wheel. I actually really like Valeran Wardens, but then maybe I regret passing the Naturalist. But I think Wardens is stronger than Sergeant, to be honest. And then there's Claustrophobia. I'm going to take the removal here. I'm just taking weird picks. It's not even weird picks. Apparently I'm just taking a bunch of removal. I like Clash of Wills quite a bit. I think I might actually want to take Clash of Wills over the Watercourser, even though I like Watercourser a lot. And Deadbridge Shaman. I've just come to... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just drafting cards that are powerful, but maybe not necessarily drafting the same as I always draft. I'm trying to see if I can switch it up a little bit. Or maybe this is exactly how I always draft. I don't know. You guys tell me. Void Mage. All right, well, that's how I always draft. There we go. There's the pick that ties this all together. Now it feels like an Alex Stephenson draft here. There we go. Okay, Turn to Frog. That's pretty lackluster card in general, but then again, this pack is full of unexciting stuff, so I'm actually okay taking Turn to Frog here. Even though it's not good in this archetype. All right, well, you guys know how I feel about Pharika's Disciple. Love the card. A 7th pick Pharika's Disciple might be a sign. I could take an Evolving Wilds, though. That might, I feel like a 7th pick Pharika's Disciple might be the sign I need. That green is open, though. Scab and Vastwood Gorger. Usually 6-drops are easy to find. Guess I'll take the Scab. Guess I can take Ramroller. I don't love it. Kind of feels like black's getting cut. I don't think I'm going to make Incarnate work. I'm actually going to take the Caterpillar. I don't think Ramroller's all that good of a card. But I might not end up in green. Well, we'll see. We shall have to see. All right, Watercourser table. Blue, as per usual, is open. I'm going to take it over the Gold Forge Sentinel. Like I said, 5 and 6 drops. We'll find them eventually. Well, I already got one of you Caterpillars. Could take Send to Sleep. It's not a very powerful card, but, well, let's take a second Caterpillar then. Maybe I do play green. We'll find out. Sorting by color now. Seems as though we are in blue. Not sure about the second color just yet. Blue it is. Fourth to last pick Watercourser. I remember getting asked why I play blue all the time. It's, you know, it's tough not to play blue when you're getting past fourth to last pick Watercourser. All right. Cut the green card. Sure, Dark Dabbling. Still have yet to play this card. Although, it's not even bad. I mean, it cantrips. At worst, it cantrips. Maybe I should give this card a chance. You know, all this time I've been playing this format, I don't think I ever realized Dark Dabbling cantrips. How weird is that? All right, so we're blue. We are blue. We don't know what else we are. Well, we opened Alhameret, which is pretty good, but I think we want the Starfish because I love this card. 7 drops, who needs them, right? Am I right? Starfish has just been such an MVP of this format for me. And nothing else terribly exciting. Hopefully we wheel Aeronaut. I don't think Arbiter's going to, High Arbiter, Mr. Alhameret's going to table, but you never know. Starfish, on the other hand. Happily taking that. Maybe we play Mono Blue. The funny thing is, Mono Blue is not even out of the realm of possibility here. I haven't found a strong reason to play a mono color in this format, but I guess it does make Watercourser better. So no good blue card. We have a Timberpack Wolf and a Deep Sea Terror. Eyeblight Assassin in black. Could take the Avamaya Coast. What does that do? I guess it gives me a ticket. Is it worth more than a ticket? It's worth an entire 46 cents. Yeah, I think we're going to take Eyeblight Assassin. This card's pretty good. I'd like to make double Reeve Soul work. Okay. Wow. Sky Snare Spider. This is where the real choice comes in, doesn't it? I could just take Shambling Ghoul. Sky Snare Spider clearly stronger, but hey, we've got Claustrophobia, right? We have Turn to Frog. We have Clash of Wills. We have Separatist Void Mage. We've got all the outs you could ask for Sky Snare Spider. I'm going to take the Ghoul here. I'm just going to try and pick up as many black cards as I can this direction, because we know in Pack 3 we're not going to see black, but we're going to see plenty of blue in Pack 3, so why not? Blightcaster with 0 enchantments. Oh, we got 1 enchantment. All right. Never mind. Void Mage it is. You know how I feel about Void Mage. We're just forcing black blue here. Triple Reeve Soul. Why not? Why not? Jayemdae Tomb? Alchemist Vial? Not the Epiphany. This doesn't really feel like a Vial deck. No deck really feels like a Jayemdae Tomb deck, but... Tome deck, excuse me, not Tomb. Could not be less excited by this pack. I'm going to take the tome. Oh, I love Shadows of the Past. And what do you know? There's nothing else for us, so it's perfect. I do love a good Shadows of the Past, especially in blue-black. Especially in blue-black that has Screeching Scab. So what do we need? Well, we need some creatures. And then we make this blue-black Dirtle deck. Hey, Possess Scab? How are you doing? That's a late Wild Instincts, but I love Possess Scab. Great card. Deep Sea Terror never really excites me. It doesn't have synergy with Shadows of the Past, but they both kind of work towards the same plan. I'm going to take Brawler's Plate. Not a particularly good card in blue-black, but an equipment that makes my 2/2s more powerful. I think we might have to take Slug here. I'd rather play a Slug than a Terror, I think. I don't think Deep Sea Terror is very good, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think Slug's very good either, though. Maybe I could take a Deep Sea Terror. Whatever. Dismissal. Not very good, but I've played it and been unhappy about it. So, pack 3, we're not going to see any black, but we should see some blue, as I recall. Our deck's fine right now. Could use something a little bombier. I mean, I did pass that 7-drop Sphinx for, a Starfish. I don't regret that choice, by the way. I don't want you to think I regret that choice, because I don't. Starfield of Nyx. I forget. Are we worth anything? It's worth about a ticket and a half. Not very impressive. Then again, nothing in this pack is. I could take a Disperse, which I really don't need, don't care about. I guess it kind of works with Possess Scab. It seems very unexciting. I'm going to take a couple tickets because there's just nothing in this pack I care about. Alright. Sword of the Animist, Ringwarden Owl, Watercourser. Could take the sword. I don't even have anything to ramp into. That's the problem. I mean, it's a fine card. I might want a third Watercourser. I kind of feel like this deck needs some actual, creatures. Could take the Ringwarden Owl too, but might wheel. Watercourser might wheel. I mean, it did the first time around, but someone might have moved into blue since then. I'm a big Watercourser fan anyway. I think Jam Day Tome, is not going to happen. I mean, I could just take the rare, hope to wheel an Owl or a Watercourser. I guess that's pretty likely to happen. Screw it. Let's play this Sword of the Animist. Hope to wheel something. And swing and a miss. Ram Roller with 2 artifacts. Don't like it. Don't like Bone to Ash, but I think we might take it. Play the full trifecta of counterspells. I'll take Fetid Imp here. It's actually a good pickup for us. Ooh, you know how much I love Foundry, right? I do love Foundry of the Consoles. Taking it. Disperse number 1. Is it time yet? Or Eyeblight Massacre, which doesn't kill Starfish. Doesn't kill Ghoul. What's it better than? Probably a Brawler's Plate. Probably a Bone to Ash. But certainly better than Brawler's Plate in a 12 creature deck. I could just take Disperse. I feel like I don't want to play either of these cards, to be honest, but we'll take the board wipe. Alright, Read the Bones is something this deck needs. Cut Bone to Ash for it. Interesting that we're getting black pack 3 but no blue. Alright, Deadbridge Shaman's a nice pickup for us. And I think we probably cut Calculated Dismissal because it's not a very good card. You know how much I love my Bonded Constructs. Would I even play it in here, though? I really don't want a Deep Sea Terror, I don't think. Alright, we did table the Owl. I think I'd probably play Owl over the Bloodsucker, only because we're not very beat down, despite having a low curve, and Bloodsucker is just not very good in general. Whereas Ringwarden Owl is pretty good. Well, we have 3 artifact cards, including the Foundry. It's not a lot, but am I even going to play a Ramroller? Probably not, but I don't want to hate anything anyway, so we'll take it. Alchemist Vial, Macabre Waltz. Maybe Macabre Waltz is good, although it does not fuel the old Shadows of the Past, does it? Could take Vial, I guess, for Ramroller, although I don't think we're playing either. None of these cards matter. That card doesn't matter. Alright. How is our deck? Well, I gotta be honest, it's not fantastic. How are we killing our opponents? We're killing our opponents with Water Coursers? Ringwarden Owl? How did we end up with so few ways to kill our opponent? I don't even think Sword of the Animus is that good in here. Well, I guess we have Foundry of the Councils. That's decent, right? Man, this deck's not that impressive. Alright, how do I kill my opponents? Do I need Deep Sea Terror? How do I get 7 cards in my graveyard? Guess we cut Construct for Terror because just don't have any fat in here at all. How good's Turn to Frog? Well, not good. Good. Good against that. Good, good. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. 10. Alright, well I have 10 creatures that block well with the Turn to Frog, so I guess we play it. This deck's not that sick. Certainly not the worst deck I've ever drafted, but just nothing flashy. Nothing flashy. I wish I had a reason to ramp. Well, I guess it deck thins, actually. That's not bad. Deck thins so I can find my other slightly mediocre cards. I guess my win con is Shadows of the Past. I'm winning with Shadows of the Past. Alright. We got a game plan, I guess. Not much in the hard removal department, huh? Triple Reeve Soul. Clash of Wills, sort of. Turn to Frog, sort of. Fetid Imp is a sort of. And Eyeblight Massacre is a big sort of, too. Although, I guess Double Separatist Void Mage is a temporary solution as well. Alright. Deep Sea Terror is the least exciting. But it is a big body, I guess. It blocks Vastwood Gorgers all day. Do I need a Bloodsucker just to actually have some, like, cards that do damage? What would I cut if I wanted to play Rabid Bloodsucker? I'm actually kind of tempted to cut Sword of the Animus just because 13 creature count deck. Why am I even... Let's play a Bloodsucker. Like, is that card even good in my deck? With 13 creatures, would it even be good? Probably not. Alright. I feel okay about this deck. Not very good. But the upside is our curve is super low. Downside is really don't have that many finishers. Shadows of the Past and 2 flyers and a Deep Sea Terror. Wow. Not incredible, but I think this is it. This is the build. And we get Foundry the Councils too, lest we forget. Alright, sort by color again. So air towards blue. They just want to do an 8-8 split. Sure, I think I'll actually get behind that in this case. Although, I guess we do need black early, but we only need 1 black early. No, it should be 8-8. I think that's right. Alright, this deck's pretty mediocre, but I've won with worse, lost with better, so why not? Let's try it like this. I'll see you round 1.